Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 10th, and I'm Wendell Edwards. Today, Governor Ned Lamont is set to unveil his budget for the next 2 fiscal years, and he's calling for caution and restraint when it comes to spending. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galau breaks down the details we know so far.
Today at noon, Governor Ned Lamont will give his budget address for the fiscal years of 2022 through 2023. The governor has gone on the record saying he's opposed to new taxes. This stance being embraced by Republicans and business leaders. Also on Lamont's no list, the so-called mansion tax, tolls, and cuts in education spending. The governor is in support of legalized sports betting and recreational marijuana. And now there's a push to bring the lottery online. Last year, the lottery brought in $330 million. If this is passed, community college students could continue to get a chance at a free ride through the PACT program. Senator Kathy Austin, who sponsored the bill, believes bringing the lottery online can be a long-term funding source.
That's why I've been fighting so hard to modernize gaming, because people are doing everything online.
Aya Galau, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. We are talking about a very cold start out there this morning. Temperatures, believe it or not, are in the single digits in parts of northwest and northeast Connecticut. You got to bundle up. Be careful. There are some slick roads, and we did get some reports of some fog. I got a picture in from Lake Poketipog. There's a little bit of fog over the lake there. So just be careful driving around this morning. There could be some slick spots. Our Doppler is dry. What a gorgeous sunrise, right? 11 degrees, though, in Hartford. It's a beautiful sunrise, but it is cold. Temperatures are below average. 20 is the typical overnight low. We're at 11 right now. At least the winds are calm, but those winds are going to be picking up through the day today out of the north and west, and that's going to make it feel a little bit colder. So grab those winter woolies. Temperatures today top out in the upper 20s, low 30s, with a mixture of clouds and sunshine by later on this afternoon. Mostly sunny start with a mixture of clouds and sunshine for the shoreline as well. As you'll notice, the temperatures there between 33, New Haven and Bridgeport, you might get to 34 or 35 degrees a little bit later on this afternoon. Here are the current temperatures. Again, 6 right now in Meriden, 7 in Willimantic. This is not the wind chill. This is the actual temperature, okay? So just keep in mind, it is rather chilly out there this morning. There's very little wind out there right now, which is excellent news. So that we've got some really good weather in store for you. As we take a look at the day ahead, temperatures will top out in the upper 20s and low 30s, mostly sunny, breezy, and cold. And then your 7-day forecast includes some nice weather. We're getting a quiet stretch of weather in here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, looks good. Then Sunday, we need to talk about our next storm system, which is going to be rolling in. We have plenty of time to fine tune the forecast. I mean, it's 5 days away, but looks like we could have a wintry mix, maybe snow for northern Connecticut, a wintry mix for the shoreline. We just have to wait to see the track and the intensity of this storm system. And then Monday, after the storm makes a departure, we're in for a beautiful day of weather, but it's going to be windy and cold with a high of only 23. Look at the next several days, folks. The temperatures are well below average. We should be in the upper 30s for this time of year. Instead, we're going to be in the upper 20s and low 30s. Tuesday, there's an opportunity for some more storminess, especially late in the day. We just have to wait and see what the models continue to bring on in. That's just about a week away. So we've got time to fine tune this forecast. But in the meantime, get out there and enjoy today. Tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, we've taken the light snow out of the forecast as the storm systems go by to our south. Saturday looks good, but cold. And then Sunday, once again, we're talking about that wintry weather. All right, 7:04 is now the time. Wendell, we'll send it back to you.
Scott, thank you. Opening statements began today in former President Trump's impeachment Senate trial. Proceedings yesterday focused on whether that trial itself was constitutional. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Nuclo has the details.
House managers opened former President Donald Trump's second impeachment trial with the violent video showing scenes from the attack on the Capitol, taking senators who are now jurors back to the events of that day. Democrats are promising to show never-before-seen evidence, but it is not clear if they will just rely on that video or call witnesses as well.
I would support their request for witnesses, even subpoenas, if they want them. But I think this public record already is so powerful that he will be convicted in the minds of the American people. As you put it at the very outset, that's his fate in history. Donald Trump clearly violated his oath of office. And the question is, will my Republican colleagues obey theirs? If they do, if they follow the facts and law, they will vote to convict.
Day one wrapped up with a majority of senators voting to move forward. 6 Senate Republicans joined with Democrats. But attorneys for the former president argued that the trial is unconstitutional because Mr. Trump is no longer in the White House.
This is not just about Donald Trump or any individual. This is about our Constitution and abusing the impeachment power for political gain.
Caitlin Nuclo, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The coronavirus in Connecticut. New numbers this morning show the state's positivity rate remains steady right now. It's 3.84%. However, 16 more people have died from COVID-19 and hospitalizations are up by 11. A 22-year-old University of New Haven student is being remembered this morning after he died from COVID-19 complications over the weekend. The university says Joshua Goodart got sick over winter break and didn't return to campus this semester. He was studying cybersecurity and was set to graduate this spring.
Just seeing someone so young and so well-spoken about, and it's just hard to see that he had COVID and passed away so young.
A candlelight vigil for Goodart is planned for Friday, and a GoFundMe account has been set up to help his family with funeral expenses. He leaves behind his parents and a younger brother. We are getting a look at new body cam video showing the moments leading up to a deadly police shooting in Stratford, and we have to warn you, it can be hard to watch. Police say they surrounded 26-year-old Christopher Hagen's car on Friday to serve an arrest warrant. Officers tell us Hagen put up his hands, but then one of the officers noticed that Hagen had a gun and said it out loud. Hagen tried to take off and drive off, and officers fired shots, shooting and killing him. The state's attorney's office says 6 officers were involved, 4 fired shots, 2 others didn't. But an investigation into the use of force continues. We thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app and on our website. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.